On August 16th, 1977, I was sitting at the stoplight at the corner of Ward Boulevard and Tarboro Street, turning left, getting ready to go back to the Parkwood Cinema, when I heard on the radio that Elvis had died. So I turned and went directly to the theater. Went in, Dad was in the office, and I told him, I said, Elvis Presley has just died. I said, we ought to get on the phone. A movie booked in here for a Memorial Late Show. And he says, well, it's your idea, why don't you do it? So he told me to call the booker in Charlotte, and I did, and to see what was available. I was hoping to maybe get one of the concert films or something, but the news had spread already, and all the prices were jacked up way high on all these movies. But Universal had not heard yet, so the booker, when he talked to Universal, said he wanted to get an Elvis movie for a late show, and they had Change of Habit. And it wasn't but $35 for the rental fees on it, so we booked that right away. And Change of Habit was like the last dramatic movie he made, where he played a doctor, and Mary Tyler Moore was a nun, and she went to work for him at his little clinic and all this kind of stuff. So we got the print booked. I called a radio station, 106, that we did business with, told them what we were doing, asked them if they could get someone to MC the festivities and to maybe give us some radio time for some cross promotion. So I decided, which was a mistake now that I look back on it, but I decided that for admission we would charge $1.06, which was the call letters of the radio station, to tie in with the radio station. So we set it for $1.06. I talked to George Rice at Rice's men's shop in the mall, and his wife Sylvia that ran Sylvia's, and they decided that they would get some memorial t-shirts printed, which we could sell at the theater, and they would sell at their stores in the mall. We'd all go in together on that deal. So we did that too. And this was on the 16th. We had, I think, the earliest we could get the movie booked was for like 10 days, so it was like the following Saturday would be when we'd have it. We'd have it for a late show the following Saturday. So we got it booked, and we got all the advertising done. I did a newspaper ad for it, and we waited to see if there would be any interest or any turnout. So come Saturday night, people started lining up about 9 o'clock. Show was at like 11. They lined up from the box office all the way in the parking lot, and at 11 o'clock we started the program. The DJ from 106 came down and said a little piece about Elvis in front of the curtains, and we sold out to a packed house at $1.06 a head, and that was like over 300 people, because we had it in Parkwood Cinema too. I think we ran it Saturday or Friday and Saturday nights, or Saturday and Sunday nights, I forget which, but we did it 2 nights, and the take ended up, being pretty good, about $600 or $700 for like a $35 investment, more or less. And it turned out pretty well, although the print they sent us was terrible. It was all the pieces, it was scratched, all the pieces, popping noises everywhere. But the people that cared, they clapped and cheered when his name came on the screen, and had the best time. And shortly after that, they had the managers meeting in Charlotte, and I didn't know, but while Dad was down there, he presented the stuff that I had done for the promotion and stuff, and they ended up, they had a little trophy made for me that said Steve Brown Showman of the Year. It's like a little Oscar, and that always tickled Dad, and of course it meant a lot to me at that time, and I've kept it all this time. But that was a neat experience. Of course, if I had it to do again, I would not charge $1.06 admission. I would do a little better than that.